Everybody, and welcome back to another Godzilla battling video, and today I am going over the deck that I am using at rank 66 in the arena. I was asked about it earlier today on Discord. I was asked in my comments and a few other videos to make a video about a new deck because of the brand new meta. So I guess this is kind of answering both. Alright, so I'm going to talk about this deck, what I like, what I don't like, and from the outset you can see that it is just to the brim with meta characters. I honestly think that the only thing not meta about this deck at the moment is Ultima Lead. I feel like I could probably use a different character other than Ultima. However, Godzilla Ultima, right here's my figure arts. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Godzilla in a long time. Really dig the way he looks. I like his abilities in this game. We're going to keep rocking with Ultima just because that's what I like, but his range is really good if you want to use this deck but you don't have a high-level Ultima. Mogera and Super Mechagodzilla probably fit the bill for what he's doing for the deck with better abilities. Mogera also does what he does with a better ability, but we're using Mogera on the team, so ignore that Mogera suggestion. Basically, this deck is just super cheap, and the deal is we're trying to outpace our opponents and put pressure on them. We can put pressure with the Biolante, who's level 30 and water, it's gas. -1 basically deletes pushes. Mogera giving defense up to our push is phenomenal. Mothra, Imago being a 3 cost is fantastic, one of the most meta DPS characters in the game right now. The new Space Godzilla, because the crystals are super annoying and that chain lightning is super cool. I love using them. The Shinden to distract, of course, and Gigan 04 is just really good. Now, Gigan 04 is my flex spot. I was using this deck with Mothra Leo, and between all of the Kamacuras or Shinden or crystals, either from this Space Godzilla or the old one being thrown around, Leo's stock is kind of tanking right now. First quarter 2024, Leo stock is down. It's not because he's bad, it's just because you really want him to hit for that high amount of damage. The Shinden and the crystals are going to stop him dead in his tracks. He's basically, if you don't hit that for 5 costs, he's dead in the water, right? So this is the flex spot. On my stream, I did enjoy using this Space Godzilla instead, although that kind of makes this deck a little bit more expensive. I'm very much down, though, to try to use the deck like this. Where's Gigan? I passed him? I definitely passed him, didn't I? Where is he? He's like in the 20s, low 20s somewhere. Gigan, where did you go, Gigan? Am I going blind? Where's Gigan Final Wars? He just disappeared off the face of the earth? Nope, there he is. I got him. So I'm definitely down to try decks like this. I'll let you know if I end up using a different deck in the video at some point. We'll do like 4 or 5 battles, probably 3 battles, 4 battles, whatever the regular amount that we do is. But this is such a fun deck right here. This is what we were using on stream the other night when the season went live. Basically, when you have this swap in instead of -1, for -1, you're just purely putting pressure on deleting pushes. I like having the Space Godzilla here. The rented levels are awesome, but the damage boost he gives everyone and the stall is incredible. Actually, we'll probably just take this deck in just like this and see if we can get some wins. He's level 33. He's level 17. I'll do some with this Space Godzilla. I'll do some with -1. You let me know what you think. If you have any ideas for who you could want to swap in and out for this deck, you let me know. I'm a big fan of Megalon. Honestly, hidden with the boosted levels is pretty solid right now. And if you can get him to go kind of behind the Space Godzilla, either of them, he can really just solidly just keep hitting for that -10 damage very consistently, or the -10% debuff very consistently. Another really big player this season is GMK right here. His AoE that he pops, he's going to take both of those crystals down. He's anti-air, so a lot of people are using him for the anti-air and to counter Mogera's. Mogera's giving defense up, but he's going to put the debuff down on their attack, so that's been pretty useful. Fourth Angel is everywhere, but Fourth Angel is also getting ganked by the crystals, which is not so good. Kiryu being able to take down the crystals is great. A lot of people are using Desgador to take the crystals down as well. Jet Jaguar, single point, he can block a bunch of shots. If you really want to get annoying, you can throw him in your deck. Rainbow Mothra in your deck, really good as well. Godzilla Earth is kind of making a comeback. The crystals from hitting from like way downfield are going to stall him out a ton, but he has so much health, he's going to definitely be able to help you counter pushes. Also, if you ask Reddit, they're going to tell you the Super Bomber right here, the Stealth Bomber. I was going to say the Super X, but the Stealth Bomber, they're going to tell you it's phenomenal. I would take their advice on that one as well. Alright, guys, we're going to get in with this deck. I'll let you know if we end up swapping decks halfway through, but this is what I got for you now. Let's get into some battles. Alright, Dang Ling Wang back at it. I'm pretty sure we featured him in another video, so we will drop Biolante, and I will hit him with a We Meet Again and a Let's Be Friends. That's a great way to start up a battle. We got Space Godzilla, we got Space Godzilla. Alright, so we're going to hold up for 6. There's his Space Godzilla. We'll drop our crystals. We're going to make this really inconvenient for him with all the crystals we're about to be throwing out. Crystals, crystals, crystals. Biolante's going to evolve, even if this thing hits him. Yep, there it is. Double crystal action. Double Space Godzilla attacking him right here. And Ultima coming out to play. Bam, bam, crystal's done. There's a Mogarra, not super worried about him. We're going to throw Biolante up in the middle area. This Space Godzilla is probably going to have enough to take him down between the crystal. Yeah, look at that. We just bodied those crystals. He also has the Space Godzilla. And listen, we got the Biolante. Even with the damage boost getting replaced with ours, it's not super ideal, but it is enough to counter another Space Godzilla, which is good enough for me. All right? Normally, I don't want to have Biolante's damage boost get replaced. Unfortunately, you know, in that situation it was. But we'll live. I'm not super worried about it. We got our Space Godzilla up, making a bunch more crystals. Little crystal factory action going on. Mogarra hitting with that long range right there. We're going to wait for this Space Godzilla to go down, and then we're going to drop another bunch of crystals. But we'll drop you here, and we'll drop this Space Godzilla right over here. And these two guys are going to be enough to take that down. That Ultima is going to, you know, that's super annoying on our Space Godzilla, but that's fine. There's a Mogarra coming up, doesn't matter. There's Shinden. Boop, grab the Mogarra away. There's the missiles and my leader. We are chilling on that front right there. Biolante in the water. Just lagging behind our Space Godzilla, but that is all right. There is a Gigan coming up. We are going to grab him in leader range. Oh, he didn't grab. There's the grab. That's all right. And we're going to take him down, so that rush is not going to work on me. We're going to send Mogarra. All right, interesting. Mogarra turn around. Awesome. We're going to grab him with the Shinden, that Kiryu, so the leader rush is not going to work on me. And we are pretty much locked in right here for a W. I think we are probably good to go. We just stopped that Gigan from moving right there. Our Gigan is coming up. Biolante in the water. There's a Mogarra, but we're killing him out before his Mogarra is even going to do what he needs to do. So that's an excellent battle, GG. Cool. Those crystals can be super annoying. I liked how he also was using both Space Godzillas. It can show... Oh, I got a legendary map. Amazing. It'll really show you what it's like to have kind of like the counter match. Not the same deck, but the same Space Godzillas in the deck. You can see how they counter off of each other, which is nice. So at least you now know if you want to counter one of the Space Godzillas, just bring in one of the other ones. It doesn't matter, right? Having 2 crystals is enough to counter the other 2 crystals, whichever they are. So both Space Godzillas cancel each other out in any combination you want to slice it. All right, we got Quantum Regalia, and we're on London. You know me, I love London. All right, Mothra, here, Shinden, Biolante, hold energy. If he tries any funny business rushing our leader, we got a pretty decent defense. Midfield, though, we're probably going to end up letting all his shit evolve, which is not great for us. Fuka, Godzilla, nope, that's Wakasa. Too many alternate versions named after cities. I can't remember them all. All right. We are going to drop Mogarra. We are going to drop Space Godzilla here. We're going to hold for Mothra in a second, because I think the Mothra is going to be enough. I hope this thing dies, though, before it evolves. Perfect. Excellent. So, right here, what is this? Waka is going down. There's the Chain Lightning. We're definitely going to be able to kill out the Waka. The Mothra is... Yep, okay, Mothra's down too. There is our Biolante up, ready to go. We can rush this Godzilla with Gigan and eat some of the crystals. Possibly. Biolante's taking a beating, and I really don't want her to. I would love if this Mogarra dropped down to the ground. There it is. Did it fall? No, it hasn't gone down yet. -1. Big play right there. That's a huge, huge, huge explosion. Taking out most of my push, honestly. Not super great for me. Actually, he's just out of range of my Space Godzilla, which is interesting. Alright, but that Shinden's going to come down. We are going to drop Biolante right here. This is going to put us in a tight spot. Shinden for the Destroyer right there. Grab him. And then our guys can get to work. Biolante, let's go do something. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it going, Biolante. Love that. Love that. The other crystals are up, but it's going to hit my crystals. Like I said, perfect counter. And we are just going to add some pressure into the back line by putting Space Godzilla up again. So we are hitting for face with Biolante and Mothra. That's pretty good. We give him a little bit to survive that. But they're all going to go down in a second. So we're going to hold our energy for this big push that's coming. And we're going to drop Mothra and Biolante and Mogera all in a second. So there's his Mogera. So Mothra, Biolante, Mogera, all in a group. We're going to throw Shinden on the side because maybe we can get a little bit of a distraction going in a second. Hopefully my Mothra doesn't die. But he got actually pushed, or she got pushed, I should say, by the crystals. But we had her waiting in the wings right there. Biolante is going to take down the Mogera and the Space Godzilla. That's actually phenomenal. And so while we're waiting for that, we're going to power up our Space Godzilla. And we inadvertently have now also just powered up our Mothra. Actually, she didn't even get it. That sucks. But alright, we got two big hitters right here, ready to go. We're not using Biolante just yet. Oh, Mogera is still alive in the mix of all of this, giving boosts up? That's crazy. I didn't even see that. Shinden up. He took all them down. Look at this little fortress we have right here of these goobers just absolutely putting in the fucking work. There's a -1. We just tanked the shit out of that with Mogera. That's crazy. And they're just ganging up on that -1 is ridiculous. They just melted him. Excellent battle. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on in the lead, but that Gigan was great. That was we completely avoid all the missiles with the Gigan. I mean, he's going to get stopped on the Space Godzilla missiles that get spawned on the ground from the classic Space Godzilla. But the Fukuoka missiles are not going to stop Gigan. So shout out to Gigan. He is the GOAT. I think we probably could have wrapped up some of those pushes if we had -1 on the team. So I'm going to just circle back and put him on the team and see if that makes any kind of considerable difference. I think it's definitely going to help us out with placing the Biolante, because you don't really want the Biolante boost to go away when the Crystal boost comes on. So let's try -1. Let's see what that gets us. All right, Dr. X is up next. All right, dude, let's see what you got. Off rip, no evolutions, so Space Godzilla. He says, let's go. I'm going to say let's be friends. He says, oh no, probably because I got that Space Godzilla. He has Space Godzilla as well. I wish I had like a reaction like in Marvel Snap. There's the Spider-Man that does like the pointing meme, so you can like point at each other. Come on. All right, cool. I thought he was going to give up on me for a second. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he's sticking with it. Now, he's got Biolante behind his Space Godzilla. I got Biolante behind my Space Godzilla. But my Biolante is level 30. His is not. But that is not, you know, something to underestimate. His could be 29. Mothra. Mothra 2019 coming up. What else does he have? I don't want to drop -1 just yet. We got to clear out the bridge right here. But Mothra's going down in a second. There's his Gigan. I think we'll probably take down the Gigan. See, now this is good time for -1 right here. We can hit him, his Biolante, and his Space Godzilla with it in a second. So watch. Detonate. Kill the crystals. Killed them. He's got -1 as well. Oh my gosh. A mirror match. Amazing. We'll drop Space Godzilla here because he's going to distract for sure. But we're going to also get Mothra up. So we'll take this down in a second. And then we're going to drop Biolante here. And we have Shinden to distract the... actually, we're not going to do Shinden to kill this guy. He's going to go down in a second. And we'll drop Mogera right in front of Space Godzilla, and we'll have these two Biolantes duke it out just to put a little bit of extra fire on him, kill him out there. We're going to try to put Mothra as close to Mogera as possible so that Mogera gets the defense ups, but Mothra is going to outpass Mogera. There's too many MO names. Oh, so there's a big hit right there. Mogera with the defense up. So he's surviving. He's taking down the -1 over here. Mothra took down the Shinden. We're taking down -1 right there for sure. I'm throwing mine back in the water right up there. We want to maintain superiority in the water. That's what's going to win us this match, by keeping a dominant presence in that one lane. He does not seem like he is going to be fighting in the far left or the far right, because he is using water-based units as well, like -1. Like Biolante. He has the Space Godzilla that is slower, obviously, in the water to pump out more crystals. We're using very similar decks. He probably also wants to maintain control of this ocean lane. I'm not going to let him. Alright, Mothra. My -1 can go here and explode in a second, but I don't think we'll need to do it. Actually, you know what? Why not? Gigan's coming in. Let's just guarantee the kill right there. Bam, bam, done, dead. Huge push coming up, all with the defense up. I don't know how is he gonna drop his -1 to stop this. There it is, the leader ability. Phenomenal, phenomenal leader ability. Mogera, Mothra, back up, and he's got the defense down as well. So now we're moving closer in, and we are within closer nuking range for sure. Space Godzilla in here for some added pressure. We have Mothra still up, so his Biollante not a huge threat. His -1 is fighting us here, but we're tanking hits in the Mogera. Now, this Mothra 2019, that actually is going to end up being maybe a problem for our Mogera and our crystals as well, so that is not huge, but that Gigan's coming in. We're going to grab him there. -1 right here, right on top of these guys. That's going to be phenomenal. We're going to throw Mogera right up there. Wipe that push out. We are going to throw Shinden up the middle with them. We've maintained the water lane this whole time, and I think we'll probably have it for the end. There's a -1. Here's our Gigan to grab it, keep our Biollante alive. There's his Gigan, but I don't think it matters because Shinden is attacking face, and that is over. Excellent battle. Excellent, 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 excellent battle. That was great. That was a really close match. He must have had, what, 2 units that were different than me. He didn't have the Mothra. He didn't have Shinden. He had the other Mothra, and he had what else? I don't even know what he was using. So awesome. That works out. Love that battle. It was great. All right, we got Beast Rex back at it. I have fought them plenty of times. Good team, good team. Now, the last time I fought them, they were trying to rush me with 4th Angel's Kyryus, Gigan Rush, trains, and all that. So that might be their MO again this time. But before I even get into any of that, right, I got to give a shout out. There's the trains. I'm going to shout out Dr. X from the last match. In between recording this footage and that match, he messaged me, not messaged me like on Discord or anything, but he totally hit my comment section on YouTube to let me know that it was an excellent battle. Awesome. So shout out to you because I got that literally right in the middle of recording this. So there's our Mothra. Our Mogera is still kicking, and we're also going to start dropping these crystals as well. Put some pressure on him. Biollante's schmooving up there, but not going to attack Space Godzilla. That's unfortunate. We're actually going to take his Space Godzilla down. He did not take down our Mothra. That took down our Mothra, though, but that's all right. Now, the crystals activate the 4th Angel, which is actually, it's a really good strategy. There's a Space Godzilla. We're going to activate our -1. He's going to trains. That's fine. The on-spawn effect from -1 does affect the 10th Angel because he is only immune to on-death explosions. But it does proc the AT field, which is crazy. So now we're moving up the middle. We get a pretty solid push right here. We're going to throw Mogera up as well. Trying to get some defense on these guys. Oof. That was not great for us. That was a good wipe for him, but he does not have enough units to really truly capitalize on this, and our defense up on the Mogera is going to be enough to push it out. So hopefully we can just build up enough energy for -1 right here in the middle and then play Space Godzilla a second time. I think is going to be maybe the move. So Space Godzilla, 4 energy, 5 energy, 6 energy. There's Kiryu, 7 energy, -1. Kiryu's there. He's hitting us with the trains. He's trying to just cheese out some leader damage. He's not going to get it. I have the Shinden, so we'll throw that up. He's done for. Biollante is getting placed on the field. He'll run right up. So he's just going to keep training us and Kiryuing us until we lose. So we're on a time crunch. We got to beat him before that happens. So we got a bunch of shit taking the hits for our Biollante, surviving the missiles right here. We're going to be able to put on a ton of leader damage now that we've made it all the way to his front line. We'll do Gigan right up here for an easy grab. We'll do Mogera to meet them halfway. His Gigan right there, not amazing for us, but we have our Biollante still to go. His Gigan, we were able to stop him right there. We got our Gigan on him. We got Mogera with the good range. We got the leader crystals on him. We're not leader crystals. We have Space Godzilla crystals attacking the leader. He's hitting us for the last bit of trains. It does not matter. Excellent battle. Done. Dunzo. Finally. Great battle. I have maybe recorded like 6 battles where people either their connection has gone out or they've given up. He stuck it out to the end. Awesome. I love that. You love to see it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. This was not a like deck guide video, like a very comprehensive deck guide like I have done in the past. Just because this deck is just full of meta units. I don't really need to be super explaining the intricate ins and outs of how this deck works. You just basically place things and go. Hopefully through the gameplay tonight, you've seen that this is a powerful deck. I pretty much used this exact deck in one form or another in every single video that I have made since this new season has gone live. So you let me know what you guys think, or if you have tried this out. I think we've seen from tonight a few people using very similar style decks. So let me know what you guys think about it. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.